It's your boy E.
I'm Kara.
Tank.
James.
Yana.
Tone.
Shan.
And this is Smoking Thoughts.
And on this episode of Smoking Thoughts,
Damn.
we're going to talk about Bill Cosby and his
What kind of
wrongful
smoker
conviction.
sauce?
Trump, Kanye.
Yes.
Yo,
So what you got to say about Cosby? And
Cosby ain't guilty.
No, matter of fact, no. What do you have to say about Kanye?
First and foremost, Kanye, I knew that nigga was a sellout in 2003 when he made Jesus Walks.
I don't know, that was a good song for him.
I like that shit.
It was creepy.
Because most of his songs is like gospel type shit.
I mean, they give you a steak here and there, but they still sell you out.
You think he was programmed since then? He sold his soul to the devil.
There we go.
So does the rest
Explain
of
yourself.
Especially when he started fucking with a Kardashian. Let me say that.
Explain yourself though.
You sound corny, Dave. Don't say that.
No,
Let's
just because you love
Jay
Kardashians
Dashes.
don't mean my opinion is corny.
How I feel about Kanye after he made the statement with the George Bush don't like black people.
But he
I just felt that was like downhill from there. Like he had to like come back in public eye and start doing shit to make himself feel like relevant again, or even appeal to people because he's seen his sales go down. Like the hat is not only like a symbolic thing for him to appeal to white people. It's just a sellout tactic.
You don't think?
No, it's a publicity stuff.
My words. That's what I mean. Yeah.
For his album about to
That
come out,
doesn't
right?
mean sellout tactic. Are you trying to say like it learns in that crowd?
Yeah,
To
that's
just
what I'm saying.
add to his
yeah, because he already
benefit,
fucked up with
right.
the Taylor Swift thing.
Right.
So he was like, it was country music, and the people like that was already mad at him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Who makes country music? Donald Trump?
no, Kanye West fucked up with the interrupting Taylor Swift, the George Bush hates black people thing, and he did this as a publicity stunt to sell us out and to show that he's not down with blacks. Like, and he wanted to appeal to them to people again. He want to appeal to the public.
People are saying he's pulling an OJ.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to sell it. He's trying to sell his soul again. Like he's trying to get back in. His sales went down. He was screaming he's bankrupt. Things like that.
He trying to get back into the limelight, basically.
That nigga is not bankrupt.
That's what he was saying, but
He own a clothing brand.
His clothing brand is never gonna bankrupt. White people, I'm saying, they always gonna buy that shit. Rich white people always gonna buy that shit. Not gonna go.
Not even rich white people. Black people buy his shoes.
No, the sneakers, but the
you
Yeezy
bought
season,
some Yeezys, right?
Yeezy season 6. Everybody buying it.
I like Yeezys. $700. I had, but
that's
how
ridiculous.
I feel about
$700 shirt with holes in it. I'm never buying that.
Even that,
everybody can't talk over each other.
Even that, I feel like the
one.
Make America Great hat again wasn't the way to do it.
He played himself.
He played himself with that because that is like saying go
great
back to
American.
racism. Go back to segregation. Go back to hard times
Everything we're
on
trying
people.
so hard to get out of. Still.
And all the hate that Donald Trump, yes, he's our president. Yes, you gotta respect that somewhat.
Do you still respect him even though?
I don't respect the hate that he breeds.
Yeah.
With somebody having 2 daughters, this, that, and the third, he doesn't bring that, you know what I'm saying, type of stuff I want to raise my kids in. Like he brings hate, he breeds hate. He might corruption, his politics.
Can I ask you a serious question though?
Yeah.
What has Donald Trump done that was so good? No one somebody becomes president.
Nothing but
I feel like people.
I can't even say anything against that because any president that has only been in office for this long hasn't been able to do much. The time isn't long enough, so I can't necessarily say that.
I feel like people saying that Trump.
But he has done a lot more negative than.
So you're saying give him more time? Is what you're saying?
No, I don't. Me personally, I think you give him all the time in the world, he's only gonna fuck it up.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying him or anybody.
I think the more time he get in office, he gonna get impeached.
Is that mine?
Let me talk about this tax reform first and foremost. because I read a lot about it.
him.
I feel like he giving you a lot of stuff on the front end, but on the back end, that's when he's gonna kill you. A lot of
that's what I was asking. Like,
that's what I don't think.
What did he do good? Like,
I don't think.
I want to know. I want to know like the details.
I think he made good
good.
allies.
No, but I want to know
I don't
like
think so.
since he's
made friends by talking
but
shit.
listen.
Putin's a good ally.
Listen though.
Yeah, but is he really that, or is he just gonna do that?
He's supposed to be an
To
excellent
be honest, I think
businessman.
Putin's back.
But listen,
got us back to controlling.
I feel like if we
Donald Trump is supposed to be an excellent businessman, right?
I hate him so much.
What has he done to use his
You're
business?
fired.
Listen.
You're fired.
What did he use?
You're fired.
even
But
if
listen.
his politics was good,
Everybody
even if
goes
his
bankrupt.
politics were good, which I
That's
don't
what I'm
think
asking.
they are
Like,
good.
yeah.
He lost me from day one when he was preaching hate. He lost us from
My
day
thing
one.
is, I've
Like,
said
you
this
can't-
from the
you
very
can't
beginning.
retract
He
what you
talks
did.
the way we do at a table like this. As U.S. citizens, we could say those things in derogatory ways and things like that. You can't get up and represent a nation and talk to other leaders
I agree.
like
Well,
that.
that's
Like you
Go
can't get
back to
up.
what you were
You
saying.
can't get up and call people stupid and idiots.
But
and
that's why people
you-
like him, though. Like,
It is why
they
people
think
like
because
him.
that
real. Like,
because that is
that's
what
it.
society
Because
has
he speaks-
become.
They think he's
Exactly.
wrong.
That is exactly
But
why.
he's really a little orange.
Like, what
But
fucking
as a leader,
president
you can't
has fucking gotten
carry
into
yourself.
serious arguments and potential wars
He be
over
on
fucking
Twitter a
Twitter?
lot.
Over Twitter.
Twitter, he be on
Like,
Twitter
what?
a lot. Yo.
That's
I feel like
crazy.
he thinks-
He tweet
I feel like
everything.
I feel like
does.
I feel like it's a
Somebody say
joke.
something, he respond.
Like I feel like he's a
ASAP.
joke. Like he's talking about.
He
okay,
made us.
Kim
He made
Jong-
us look like
Kim
fucking
Jong-
a mockery
let
to
him
the rest of the
rock.
world.
Kim Jong for the first time stepping over on the opposite soil. He finally that was a joke because Donald Trump is going to take it as a joke. He really think that this guy is going to all of a sudden open up for him. If he hasn't opened up for Obama, Bush, Clinton, any other president before that, why is he going to open up for you? He's a joke. He's a joke. And remember, when I went down Atlantic City, This might be a little off the topic. Went down Atlantic City, and I used to go down there all the time. Place used to be crowded, packed. Trump Towers closed down. Bad business tactics. Nobody cares no more. Atlantic City is nowhere near it used to be. This dude's ruining society. If he ruined Atlantic City, he's gonna ruin America.
Yo, summertime in Atlantic City
They
is
have like
sick. I like summertime in Atlantic City.
People lose.
It should be so much better than what it is now.
Yo,
This dude's a piece of crap.
All I
When we
know
went-
is gas prices were way lower when
They were.
Obama was president.
for rent and gas.
Why do people hate Obama so much?
It doesn't hate. It's the racism.
Yeah, but I'm asking a real
Everything is
question.
not racism.
It is.
I'm
I'm not
saying
saying
that
you
from
always
the
say that.
very
One at a
whitest
time, one at a
whitest
time.
You're only
point of
saying that
view.
because you're from.
Everything
you
is
might
not
be. We a little
racism.
different in color, but it's racism. It's racism. Deep down
There's
inside, I'm
racism
telling you.
both
Have y'all ever
ways.
called a nigger?
Perfect example. Have I ever been called a cracker? Yes.
By who? I'm sorry, but
Black.
because he probably. Because he was probably called a nigger.
Well, that wasn't me.
No, I feel bad for that.
Right. Do you feel?
But if it was me,
Calm down.
defense,
No, there's no
I'm
defending
saying
that.
if ever, there's no defending that. Really?
There's no defending racism. Period.
Oh my God, black people just hate white people because
Listen,
once upon a
it's not black
time,
people hate white
once
people.
upon a
Black
time,
people hate
in
racist white
wherever
people.
There was
We hate
slavery.
racist white people.
Shan,
The
you
go-to
can't say it like
for a
that.
bad white
You
person.
can't.
You're allowed to be
You
racist
can't
if
say
you
it
want to
like
be.
that.
Listen, I
Everybody
remember.
keep talking.
it's
Let me
not.
talk one time. And
All
I swear, I'm
right, let
gonna
me be
go.
quiet for 1 second.
I remember going up to Walmart around the time that Trump was getting elected.
You went to Walmart?
Walmart, yeah, because I wanted. I don't know what I wanted, but I wanted something. Everybody go to
wanted
Walmart.
something at
Let me talk
Walmart
to
when
you.
he
Let him-
I went to
let him
Walmart.
rock. Let him
I
rock.
went to Walmart, and I seen so much racism and hate by the arena
It's
from
true.
people that wasn't like. They're not even really educated. They just was rooted in hate. Like they were just cool with like saying, okay, you know, you had a black person run the country for 8 years. Now it's time to make America great in their words. And it's racism behind it. They don't even make America great is mending fences, and just being and getting back to stuff so your kid, my kids can be raised in a great society, not rooted in racism. It's not fair.
Neither side wants to mend that fence. Because no, I'm dead ass serious because I've read so many different comments like where black people are like, oh, that white person that just commented is the devil, and like neither side wants to mend that fence.
No, those racist white people.
Normal people like us.
How could you?
I'm not saying.
How could you fix it though? How could you fix it? What's a good way to fix it?
Education.
Show.
Knowledge. Education.
Some people are just ignorant. They're always going to be ignorant.
Exactly, and knowledge. Education's the only thing that could change that. If there's any hope, it's only education.
You can't talk on each other.
If ICE can find them people and get them out of here, they can find them people and put them in the program.
Right.
Everybody get their own chance.
He just made a really good point.
Do you think Donald Trump
made a really good point?
Do you think Donald Trump cares about that stuff? Like he's
no,
he doesn't.
No,
so he just stirs the pot a little more.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like I said, we've come so far in one sense, and in another sense, we've come so little. Yeah. And even the little or the big progress we made, he just came in and took that shit right out. Woo!
Right
and he's taking it back to, he's making it where it needs to be this segregated thing. It doesn't need to be that way. Like, even when he was talking about like the Mexicans coming over here and kicking them out, like, don't get me wrong, I don't believe that anybody, no matter who you are or where you're from or what color your skin is, that you should be able to come here and live for free. I don't think that should be fair.
They don't,
but you're gonna come and kick Mexicans who bust their ass harder than Americans that were born and raised here. You're gonna make them go back when they're helping our economy, if anything.
But we stole their land from the beginning.
There's good and bad, just like every single.
Right.
She just say so.
I'm in the background.
Word.
But we stole their land from the beginning. West of the Mississippi, that was all Mexico. So.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say
Donald Trump. I just don't like the guy, and I try to find reasons to like him.
I don't like.
I
that.
can't.
I just want to know what has he done.
His mannerisms, I don't know, his demeanor. Like, I can't.
Has been, I'm not
being
gonna say
on Twitter is
it's just my kids.
I said he's making us. He made a mockery out of what our country has stood for so many years.
Like, I came up in the Clinton era when Clinton was about to get impeached. It was about him doing sexual relations with somebody else. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was like the scrutiny. That was like oh shit.
I don't remember that.
That was like oh shit. Clinton should get impeached.
I remember that.
That was like he should get impeached type shit. You know what I mean?
There's accusations against the president right now, and I feel like they're not even being taken serious.
They're not even being taken serious.
It's the same shit as Bill Cosby.
But I just
wow.
You wanted to talk about Bill Cosby.
Wow, that was a great transaction.
Yeah.
But seriously, and I feel like if Bill Cosby's gonna be punished for it, then everybody should.
So you think Bill Cosby did it?
I believe that he admitted to giving girls Quaaludes. What I don't agree with.
I gave girls Molly, ecstasy.
Right, and but that doesn't give you the right to
I'm not incriminating.
If he was giving girls Quaaludes in the 70s, they wanted it. That's what they were doing in the 70s.
Thank you.
Right.
Quaaludes.
Right.
They let me in the morning.
He gonna get 30 to 90 days. He gonna be out. What is the point of locking this old man up?
Right. My man is like 80 years old.
This is the second trial. We're gonna get locked up for 90 days.
I think that could be.
He gonna be
motivated.
Yeah.
So what do you really think about Bill Cosby? What do you think he should be free?
He should be free.
He should be free.
Put him on house arrest.
Harvey Weinstein. This is another racist.
Everybody got
well, we saw
well, that no. See, that's the thing.
It's a comparison.
And no, everybody should be punished equally. Exactly. And it's a shame that Bill Cosby has to be the start of it to set that example. But there should be something done. I don't care what you give me right now and how I get. That doesn't give you the right to sexually assault me when I'm under the influence. It doesn't. You're right.
I'm not taking it. I'm be like, sorry, Billy. I'm not really into that.
No. Like I said, I can get drunk as fuck right now and lay on this table naked, and that does not give anybody in this room the right to penetrate me.
Unless they indict everybody else, It's not gonna be a point. I mean, they're gonna have to do a
No, but I believe this is going to be the start of it.
How long did it take?
Look at how big the Me Too movement got.
They had to
Was Bill
indict everybody at once.
Was Bill Cosby married at the time? Yes.
Yes, he's been married for 6
Did those
years.
girls know he was married? Yes. Why would they go back to his hotel room or wherever
He
they was
take
going
the little blue pills
Well, you
that he
can't,
gave
James.
me.
and drink at 3 in the
That's
morning
his
alone?
James, you can't
You're
say some
setting
shit.
yourself up for failure.
You're right, but you can't say some shit like that because
But
that's
at the same
irrelevant.
time,
He's
You're
right.
That's
He's
irrelevant.
right though.
Bitches
It's not
don't
irrelevant.
care. Bitches
take
don't
You're
care.
sending a signal to somebody.
Men don't care either.
Men don't care. I'm not saying they don't,
What are
but I'm
you
Because
doing
my
after
thing
that
is, at the
time
end of the day,
period?
let me tell you
Right.
something. At the end of the
That's
day,
what
right?
back there.
No matter what, no
I
matter
love
what,
you, but if you mess with Tank, then I'm like,
maybe
Kara.
they're saying
You're messing with Tank. You married to Tank. I'm married, and I'm like, Kara, hold up, and I'm like, Kara, and I'm like, Kara,
Shut up.
come hang out with me in my hotel room at 3 o'clock. What would you say?
my
What would you
thing
say?
is,
What would
it's
be your first thought? Sober. What would be
My
your
thing
first thought?
is-
Sober minded.
him. I'm not going.
Why didn't they think about? Why didn't
No,
they think
Because
about?
it's not their girlfriend.
No.
It
time
was
out.
Bill Cosby's decision to
Time
be faithful.
out.
It does that. No,
You
no.
said your first thought would be him, and you're not going. But they don't got no him, and they're going.
Exactly.
wrong.
That's
So,
exactly. No, that's
they
their.
took
No,
it,
listen.
and they're there.
Listen, you're
So
right,
what
but
is
what?
the next
No,
option?
no, but what I'm saying.
They know what's
Listen,
going on.
listen. I'm gonna explain to you how I'm trying to explain it to him. It's not their responsibility to make Bill Cosby stay faithful to his wife. It's Bill Cosby's responsibility to
It's
stay
not
faithful
That
to
don't
his
got
wife.
nothing about
It's not
faithfulness
about him being
because
faithful to
they
his wife.
smashed
If they
him now.
respect the women,
Because they went there for that.
If they
They
went there for that,
Right,
that's one thing. But
no.
they were saying that
If
that he was setting them up
They
for
knew what
meetings.
they knew what they was doing.
That he was setting them up for
Plain and
business
simple.
meetings, and they were getting suckered into
At 3
it
in
that
the
way.
morning.
3 in the
Yes.
morning is not a business meeting.
3 in the morning
they do
is nowhere
crazy
near a
shit.
business
Did
meeting
you ever
time.
see
Over
White
a business
Famous?
meeting, over-
Did you ever see
overall,
White
that-
Famous?
That's a
At
rap.
3 in the morning, having a business
It's
meeting.
a
No,
wrap.
It's about the money.
It could be anything.
It's all about
It's
the
all
money.
about the money.
Exactly.
'Cause she went
For
from
anybody that's in the limelight
And my
and
young
you
thug
bringing
boys.
up sexual charges, it's all about the money.
No, you can't say that every time.
I'm
No,
saying that
not
every time.
Not every time.
Not every
Every
time.
time.
Not
9
every
times
time.
out of 10.
Not
This
every
man
time.
is 80
Yeah.
years
That's why
old.
those
Nine
people
times
do
out
it.
of 10.
I feel
That's why
like
those
you guys
kind
are
of people do
discrediting
it.
women, and this is why women don't want
We're
to come out
not
with things
discrediting
happening.
Listen,
women.
I'm 30.
Yes,
We're
y'all
discrediting
are.
the
Hold
on.
situation.
Let me
No,
saying
if you're
women
being
are
raped,
smashing
I want you
if
to
it's
come
past
forward
2 a.m.
as soon as it happens.
That's not a fact.
There's no reason to hold that in.
I'm
Right, but
36
there's some
years
people that aren't
old.
wired like
I'm
that.
36 years
Yeah.
old. I
That's
never,
what
he was saying.
I
That's
never,
what
it's not
I
people
like
get
never got
when
away.
people's jobs
I
are on the line
never
and
got
there's a
away with
possibility.
nothing.
Well,
Like if
I turn the
if
game
I
down.
stole a comic
I
book
turn
from
the
the
game
store,
down, so
You was caught.
if they
the
yell,
Chinese man
it'll be
told my
clear.
mom, 80 years. This nigga 80. He finally, they finally convicted him at 80. Get the fuck out of here.
My shit is if
Come
you're
on.
gonna do something, do it sooner, because he already provided for his family.
If everybody thinks he's guilty, raise your hand. Everybody who thinks he's guilty. So how many is that?
I think
2?
he might have did it once or
3.
twice.
It's only the
It's so
females.
many people. Only the females.
Everybody who thinks he's not guilty, raise their hands.
Come on, man. Look.
I think he's not guilty with an explanation.
Yeah, you gotta raise your hand for one of them, man.
I think he's
One of
not
them
guilty
is
because of the
For
circumstances.
one of them?
That's what I'm saying. Not guilty with an explanation.
He admitted to drugging the one girl.
Right.
He admitted to giving her something like
Yo, listen,
Benadryl
all
to
right, be quiet,
relax
be quiet, be
her.
quiet.
Circumstances.
Be quiet, be quiet. Listen.
Circumstances.
So if
Circumstance.
you're partying with a female all night, right?
Yeah, we turn up.
Exactly. If we partying with you all night,
Fuck it.
and you come back to my crib. Yo, listen. If I fuck with you all night, I'm like, yo, you trying to come to the crib?
No, she's
You know
wanted
exactly
to
what
buy
it's
drinks
for.
on
You going
it.
to eat first?
That's different. You're
You
not.
tell 'em, man.
Come
Come on, man.
Come
Come on, though. Seriously.
Reloading the fuck.
I'm talking about anything.
Listen,
Could've
I've been around everybody around here for a while. I know what your twist is. I know what your twist is. I know what your twist. I know what you get into. I know what you get into. You, and myself.
Yeah.
Everybody know what everybody vices
Like,
is.
yeah.
Whether they like the whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
We know.
Yeah.
80 years.
Yeah.
1970. You telling me nobody knew in 1980 that Bill Cosby
that was his Swiss.
Yeah, exactly. They knew what it was.
They knew what it was. They knew that was his thing. Like
that don't
I
make
see
it
that
okay.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Do you guys realize though that in Hollywood that's the way it works though? That sometimes you gotta give a lot to get a little.
Throw them buns up
That's
in the air.
not how
Whoa,
Throw them
that's
buns.
her fault. If you offer them buns,
No, I'm not saying it.
offer them
I'm not
buns.
saying it like that. I'm saying that sometimes you have to deal with people that are like that even though you don't want to.
Literally,
It's
Ben
business.
drilled her.
Business wise.
She couldn't move. She's
Listen,
like,
I seen a post.
We're yelling.
I
Bring it
seen,
down.
I seen a
the
post
butt.
on Facebook the other day
like,
that said no woman should be broke who has a pussy. That's what it said.
You right.
Because
It should
society feels that way.
I feel that way.
Thank
too.
you.
The society
options.
makes that okay.
They make it okay.
Actually,
Every day on
statistically,
Facebook, if I open
it's
my-
easier for a man to
If
get a
I
job
open
than
my,
it is
I'm
for
tired
a
of the
woman.
Me Too
If you
movement.
want to get
You
technical.
No, hold up.
getting
If
any
I open
job,
my
You
phone
go
right
shake that
now,
ass and
any
get a
job
stack.
I apply for.
Well, why we gotta shake
Exactly.
your ass to get a
That's
stack?
what I look at it that way.
Because
That's
they
what we
will.
want to do.
Because they will.
Not
I'm
every
good at-
No, I won't.
I'm good
I'm
at
just saying
interviews.
they will.
No, they won't. Because
That's
I
where I'm
won't.
getting the job.
She said I'm good at
if I open my phone
I'm
right
moving
now,
back
and
home
they
before I go
will. If
shake
I
my
open
ass.
my phone right now
So that's like
and
saying
scroll
you're
through this
They
joint,
will.
Instagram, I can find more majority naked
It's
chicks
a
like this chick
Instagram
right
model
here.
get paid 30 bands per post.
I'm not posting
Fuck
pictures
out of here. What
just
you
for
mean they won't
likes.
shake their ass and get bread? 30
Do
bands
not.
per post.
But it's
They
so
shaking
many
that shit
chicks that
quick.
does.
Right.
Yeah,
If you
you
in
right.
Hollywood
Right.
by yourself, you're shaking your ass for that post. You're lying.
You're lying.
They're
You
lying.
lying.
Nigga come up on the street saying,
Bro, they gonna give you 100,000, 200 racks.
no, I'm giving
To
you
just
15
shake
right now
your
for this
ass.
Yeah.
joint on
You
Instagram.
already
Yeah,
You
wanna
shaking
be-
that
Hold on,
shit
pants
First of all,
right
down,
now.
if
sis.
you're gonna be in a
Clap it.
film
Right now.
and you're gonna do something, you better
That's
do
it.
I don't hear
anything.
nothing else.
That's it.
I don't hear
Twerk.
In
that
a
shit.
movie,
Yeah, you shaking it.
in a regular
15, 12,
show,
you shaking
on
it.
a stick.
I've been in jail with nurses that's getting fucked for $500. We know one.
He said, wait.
We gonna have to.
He said we know one. Damn. I'm not deleting none of this shit. So I don't know
I
what
don't
you're
care.
I forgot
We're not
there
even
was
saying
a
nothing
time.
crazy. We're chilling.
I'm just being real.
Yeah,
Like,
we ain't saying no names.
at the end of the
we're
day, I
chilling.
don't want to disrespect any women because I view you women, all you women right here at this table, hold yourself great, hold yourself upstanding, all that stuff. But for every girl, you're
Yeah, but then-
outnumbered.
No, but then should we outnumber you guys? Because
No.
men suck.
No, I'm talking about
I'm saying,
as far as
but-
like,
Men
But y'all
suck.
knew that.
All
Y'all
women
knew
say
that,
men
though.
and don'ts.
Basically.
We knew
Kara,
that.
when you go,
Y'all
But
say
y'all
that
still
every time
chase
y'all
the
mad
same
that y'all knew a nigga was nothing. Y'all knew a nigga wasn't shit in the beginning once y'all mad. So what the fuck are you getting at right now?
I never say that though. I never say no shit like that.
You call him. Oh, you ain't
But
shit.
shit, apparently you can tell him he wasn't.
We ain't shit together, right? You right. You right.
Oh yeah,
there,
but we're
man.
different. We're different.
We're different.
So y'all know
We
y'all
an
not
ancient
shit.
couple. I ain't talking about us though. I'm talking about
We're
general.
talking about y'all. We're talking about y'all. You know? We're talking about everybody else. We ain't talking about
I
us.
just can't see Bill Cosby doing that. I might
No,
be in
because
his
you're
mind.
hanging on him. You can't see Cliff Huxtable
If I'm
doing
thinking
that.
of Cliff
can't
Huxtable,
see him doing
if I'm thinking of Cliff Huxtable,
That's right.
I'm thinking of hold up. But
thinking
this
of Cliff
is a valid
Creep
point.
too,
If I'm thinking about Cliff, he had Claire, who was bad.
Bad.
Saw that meme.
All them
means
other five
nothing.
daughters he had.
How many
the
people
light
you
skinned
met?
one was both light skinned
got a
ones.
bad
Sandy,
reputation?
Seinfeld.
I know, and they advocated
she
for
was
him too.
bad.
Except for the one.
Lisa Bonet, she was like niggas had like dreams about her. Like she was bad.
Yeah, word.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
All about her.
You know what I mean?
Touche.
Booty hustleable. Bad as a like. I'm not saying
Yeah, that's
all
got
these
bad.
chicks like they never said anything bad about
No, they
him.
advocated
And he
for him.
Worked with them
Because
day
had
in
his
day
back.
out. Like they practice their
Psychopaths
lines.
Can I ask you a
aren't
question?
They practice
stupid.
their
What
lines
is so?
together.
All right, can I ask you a question? What do you think?
Aren't stupid. I watch that Criminal
Yo,
Minds.
when he say that, you gotta be quiet.
Bill Cosby's son got killed in 1996.
All right, but listen.
No one ever said anything
Yeah, I
bad
forgot
about
what I
him.
was saying
Fucking
now. Damn.
Mufasa.
Sorry, but this kid got killed in 1996.
How?
No one said anything bad. He got murdered.
Bill Cosby.
Oh yeah, I did.
He got murdered. No one has nothing bad to say about him.
Yeah.
No one said this. Why are we just hearing if these things happen? And even Janice Dickinson, who's one of the most outspoken people, complain about everything.
She's such a
The American Night
model bitch. Yeah.
Complains about everything. Hates everything. Hates her own life.
Yeah.
Complains about everything. All of a sudden, you just trying to get back in the spotlight. It's a publicity stunt. Spotlight.
Everything is.
You
All
trying
right,
to
so
be heard
can I
again.
ask you another question?
It's spitelight.
Is that what you say?
Spotlight.
It's spitelight.
Spotlight.
Fuck that, it's spitelight.
It is.
Spotlight.
Spotlight. You trying to skip it? Like,
She
yeah.
being
Fucking burnout, man. Holy
I think the
fuck.
court of public opinion
Yeah.
makes you more guilty. Listen,
Yeah.
I can go out and kill somebody if I got found guilty. Nobody knows. They're like, oh, James the killer.
Yeah.
James is this and the third. No one's gonna question the facts, this, that, and the
Yeah.
third.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
because you got found guilty in a court of
That's
law.
what I'm saying. We don't really know who he is. We don't know the backstory, and unfortunately, as who we are and where we stand, we're never
Our
gonna
court
know.
system is flawed. It's flawed. It's
It's all
flawed.
about statistics.
It's all about statistics. It's all about lies. Listen,
up.
kids got a homie named Steph. He in jail. He's my next door neighbor while I was in jail. He came in a bar. He was at a bar. He was at a bar in Piston.
No, we might as well just take right here.
He was in a bar in Piston. When he got to the bar, he was with his friend. His friend introduced him to some guys. Was like, they such and such, such and such. The guy said, I don't shake hand with niggers. So my friend Steph, he was like, all right, cool, whatever. So they kept getting riled up. They was like, you know what I mean? Like, why is this nigger in this bar? This, that, and the third.
What kind of bar? Where was
It was
this
in
at?
Piston. I forget the name of the bar.
Such a racist city.
So
I know people that were like raised big,
So
big too.
so he goes outside the bar. He goes out. He leaves the bar. He has his gun on him. He leaves outside.
I know a lot of
He
racist
leaves to
people
go
that
outside.
love
He leaves to go outside. He leaves to go
Let him
outside.
finish.
He leaves to go outside the bar.
Yeah.
These guys are like pressing him, like trying to like hurt him and all that stuff. Like it's like a crowd of guys, maybe about 10 guys. You know what I mean? So he has his gun on him. They rushing on him. He pulls out his gun. Clear shot. One shot. Shoots the guy. Guy dies. Cops lock. He puts his gun. He holds his gun. He's the one that calls the cops and tells the cops, I got some shit. I just shot this guy. He has a license. All this stuff. I got a license to carry. He's like, these guys were coming at me. I'm defending myself.
Yeah.
Cops put their handcuffs on him, locked him up, told him they're in court right now. They're trying to give him life in jail for defending himself. The cops don't even care. And the DA is so spiteful. They do a criminal record. First time ever in anything.
He just lost.
And he defended himself. They locked him up. No bail. Sitting in jail trying to fight. He has 2 sons who he raised the best way he know how. He works. This other guy who he's killed, whose name's something, I can't remember his name, but if you Google it, he was caught up in that Nazi raid when he got raided with the bath salts and all that stuff like that.
It's called he's an Ashton. He's from Ashton.
From Ashton, they got caught up in the bath salt thing.
Trevor Morgans.
Yeah, them guys. They've been all involved in all that shit.
It's something Morgans. It's something.
But they
Morgans.
trying to paint Steph as if he's the bad guy because they're just looking for a conviction and another notch under their belt instead of
No, nobody died in that.
Bro, if you're looking to,
I'm saying
but I feel like if you're looking to do justice, which is on the scales. Justice sometimes don't swing in the DA's way. It swings in what's the way for the
right
people,
way.
the right
way.
That's what justice is. Not just setting out to put somebody in jail.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Justice
is finding the right answer.
Finding the right answer.
That was a nice quick little answer you came out of nowhere. That was out of nowhere.
She's smart when she wants to.
I didn't know you had that in you, bro.
But I swear, if you meet the guy, he's one of the most nicest
Yeah,
guys.
she was like, oh, sounded that intelligent real quick, like
Finding the right answer.
That was pretty.
Salt.
Okay, I'm over it. Thanks.
Okay. It's your boy E though.
I'm Kara.
Stink.
Jay, hold on, get indicted.
Yeah.
Boom.
Mrs. Smoking Thumb.